Bienvenue de la podcast. I don't know how the fuck to say it.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. Here we go.
Bienvenue dans le podcast des étrangers locaux.
Close enough.
Oh, oui, oui.
Enchanté.
And welcome back. Coming from you, from Paris.
Coming from you?
Fuck it. I'm over it. Nope.
Coming from Paris.
Reporting live from...
The Eiffel Tower
Yep, I fucked that introduction all up.
is beautiful.
Glorious.
I hope so.
I heard it took 62 days to build.
That's not as long as I thought it'd be.
I made that up.
I was going to say, that sounds really fast.
Do we have any history or facts about where we are, Paris?
Let's see, what do we have? Oh, I know they didn't like the... Fuck. I keep wanting to say... I feel like I'm second guessing everything I say now because I feel like I'm going to say the wrong one.
They have long, extensive tunnels or catacombs full of human bodies.
Oh, yeah, I'm not even there anymore.
I think there's a movie about it, too.
Yeah, I heard it's fucking scary, too.
It
I don't
is.
know the name of
I'm
it.
pretty sure I've seen it.
I have not
and
seen it yet.
I was shook.
We'll have to look up the name of that. I haven't heard of that.
It's also home of the Mona Lisa.
Is it really?
Yeah, that glass pyramid you just pulled up.
Glass pyramid?
Yeah, I think it's called the Loo.
The
Even
Loo.
though, like, in England, the Loo is the bathroom.
She's like the origin of the resting bitch face.
Well, I knew that. I just didn't know it was from fucking Paris.
That bitch was sassy.
Yeah. Oh, that thing. Okay, popular.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
the most popular museum in the world.
How do you say that word?
Louvre?
Sure.
Louvre? I don't fucking know what it's called. Ooh, what else was there? Yeah, it doesn't mean anything. Oh yeah, there are no stop signs in fucking Paris. If that...
And that means what the people on the right have the right of way. Do they drive on the other side of the street like they do in
I think so. I think the
Jolly Old England?
steering wheel's on the right side.
Are they?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Maybe we should find out.
I've only been here for a solid 2 minutes.
Yeah, I haven't seen any cars. No one's driven by.
It is very green out here, though.
It fucking stinks. Look,
Oh.
they've run out of room to bury people. You know
Yep.
why? Because they always be getting their asses kicked in wars.
Yeah.
World War One, World War Two, Vietnam.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know my history,
Yeah,
so
but-
I can't even have a good input on history because I
They
don't
were
know.
early participants because the Vietnam was one of their colonies, and they're trying to keep it in check.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know that. I don't know anything about
Vietnamese
Paris.
is like, no, we're not having any of this.
Emphasis on the trying.
Huh. Yeah, I didn't know any of that stuff at all. What was it? Oh, yeah, the underground. It's 320 kilometers of underground tunnels.
And that's how many miles
I don't fucking know.
in like real numbers?
You want me to pull up the little
Formula.
calculator too while we're here?
I mean, Roman, if you want to translate, you're the
Let's see.
closest to French we have.
Yeah, we don't come in this scripted at all. We're trying to figure this stuff out as we go.
I left my phone on the couch.
Kilometers
So far away.
to miles.
Where are you?
198 miles.
That's a lot of hooch.
Yeah. A lot of room for dead people.
But it's like, it's from what I've seen, just bones and bones and bones and bones and bones.
But-
Bone Thugs and Harmony, everything.
Is that what they're talking about? Is the catacombs though?
Yeah.
They're not talking about any other just regular tunnels. Like, I thought catacombs were just a specific. Oh, I guess I could read a little bit of it.
Yeah, you should probably read. Don't just read the fucking bold print.
Headlines.
That's all I do. I don't care about what it means. So once used as a storage space for the dead during the 18th century, catacombs extend for an incredible 322 kilometers.
It even says it right there.
200 miles.
Read the whole story.
Sorry to waste you guys' 30 seconds on that one, but all it took was just reading a little farther down. Yeah. Why did it get longer, though, with dead people?
Reading is your friend.
People keep dying.
The walls of the Empire of Death are lined head to toe with bones and skulls. I'm going to watch that movie now.
Yeah, we need to figure out what it is. As you can see, we have our French bread
Oh.
ready to eat.
Oui,
Wheat and
oui.
white.
We fancy.
Yep. Well, is there a special name for their bread or just French bread?
You might have to pull the translator up for that.
No.
Do they call it French bread or just bread?
I think they just call it bread.
Probably, yeah, probably they're French or just
Breakfast.
bread. But
Like, why do we call American cheese, American cheese?
Because no one's gonna eat that shit anywhere else.
Yeah,
But yeah, we'll leave
nobody's
that
gonna
to the
eat that
Americans.
fake shit.
They're wrapping it in plastic.
It's
No, we're
fucking-
good. You know?
Singles. Thank you, Kraft. Sponsored by
But yeah, so yeah, we're here from.
Roman. You have any facts?
No,
No.
mine went blank.
Well, speaking of killing people, let's talk about Friday night. Was it Friday night? Yeah, Friday night.
Nice.
Roman,
We
take
can just get into that.
take the floor.
Okay, so I don't know if you guys, or I know you did, but there was the concert. It was a Coetzel concert, and it was pretty cool. You know, it started at like 7:30, and I think he didn't go on until like almost 11 at night, or was that?
I don't know what time I left.
It was pretty late. I think he didn't go on until like 11 at night, 11:30.
Did they have a lot of like openers?
They had two, but they played for a really long time. But you know, before this, I haven't really heard of him, so I heard some of his songs, and you know, he's pretty relatable. His songs are pretty funny, but they go really good. But the main course of the night was afterwards. We went to Red's for maybe a little bit, and we went down the street to
And what is Reds?
Red's.
For the people at home.
Oh, Red's is a bar downtown, and they have pool. You know, bunch of people that night.
And don't they have the overhead doors and they open them up?
The
and
two
shit?
overhead doors that they opened up. Yeah, that was the first time a bodyguard like fully patted me down. Felt
And how hard did you get?
Sounds like you missed somebody.
Yeah, no shit.
no,
We'll
they
get to
didn't.
that.
They didn't miss. No, and then that was pretty cool. But we went down to Fessler's or Fassler's.
Oh, Fassler's Hall.
Yeah, Fassler's Hall, and we were there for about an hour. Towards the end of the night, I think it was like 1:15 maybe. There was a couple of guys that you know, they were bickering back and forth, probably fighting over a girl or something stupid, and they started fighting. Well, then he had his buddy come out, flashes
His piece.
his piece, and he said, "This ain't the first time I shot somebody."
Oh, yeah, she said that.
He said that before. It was,
And where were you? Like how close were you to all this action?
I'd say I'd probably 6 feet away.
Too
So-
close.
6 feet away from where all the action went down.
So you're saying you could have reached out and grabbed a gun and stopped all this from happening?
Well, I'm 5 foot, so it would have took at least 3 jumps.
3 arm
You
lengths.
see him over there hopping towards the guy trying to get the gun from him.
Wait, I almost got it. Yeah, but so one guy actually went to him and tried to fight him, and he got popped in the stomach or something. I want to say he was on the ground,
No, you say popped. You mean shot.
shot, straight shot, no hesitation, no regrets. And then, but shortly after he got shot, his buddies went and rushed the other guy in the middle of the street, the one with the gun. So there's like 4 or 5 guys in the middle of the street whooping the fuck out of him and kicking him in the face, beating his ass. I think one of them might have tried to get his gun.
Were they shouting World Star the whole time?
No, I should have. But so somebody called the police, obviously, and you can hear the sirens because the concert was just down the street. And as soon as they hear sirens, it kind of breaks up. The guy with the gun actually takes the fuck off, and the other guys had a buddy that was knocked out. So by the time the police arrived, they're trying to help him up, and they can't because the police are guns blazing. They don't know who has what, who did what. So you got assault guns and 9s in the fucking face of all these people. Some are on the ground screaming, "I didn't do shit," which some did, some didn't, you know. But it was a scary scene. It was the most 3D movie I've ever seen.
3D movie.
Like, did you stick around the whole time?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I waited for the police to come. They talked to a couple people, asked them questions, and our ride was like 30 minutes away, so we just waited like right within the perimeter of the police, just in case.
Oh, did you guys Uber out there?
No, we had one of my buddies, his girlfriend brought us, and she was gonna pick us up.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, gotta be safe. Do not drink and drive. I do not condone that.
Exactly. Don't do that at all.
But yeah, it was pretty scary and surreal. Like you could You could be out having a good time, and even though you're being safe and trying to stay out of harm's way, that other people just don't give a fuck. If they got other shit going on, bullets don't care who you are or why you're there. They could just hit you, and that's it for no reason.
I'm sure there's a lot of people on the street
Oh, yeah.
when that guy, unloaded on, not unloaded, but popped the cap, they say.
Popped the cap in his ass. No, there was like 6 or 7 people out there.
So,
On
like
both
an
sides.
errant shot could hurt someone else that
Yeah.
he wasn't intending to shoot. Which, I mean,
I think that one, it was intended.
Yeah, you never know. And he put off, before he got into his little situation, he put off one in the sky. So somebody at a surrounding bar could have easily gotten hurt.
yeah, that what comes up.
Yeah, and then after that he did like 4 or 5 more, and hell, it could have hit me, my buddy, but we weren't worried about that right at that
Yeah,
moment.
it's like that movie, The Mexican. They're all shooting in the streets, and then
I haven't seen that movie.
like the guy's taking a piss, and then
It's all
of a
the
sudden
Mexican movies. They're all shooting the streets.
the
That's
bullet,
New
one of the
Year's.
bullets comes down and just nails him in the top of the head. He dies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's I feel like that's pretty rare to come down and hit you with that much trajectory and where it's going to end up at the end. But
Movie
yeah.
magic.
I'm sure that shit happened.
No, it does happen.
Bullet has come back down, so it
It's-
hit something.
It's like on New Year's they say to shoot into the ground. If you're going to shoot, don't shoot in the air.
Mm-hmm.
A few years ago, when I lived in North Tulsa, on New Year's, across the street, they were shooting. This guy was shooting this little 6-shooter out in the air. I'm like, why?
Fucking idiot.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
You're gonna shoot in the air, shoot like this,
but it was an awesome way to end the night. It was
It was awesome to see someone getting shot.
Yeah,
oh my
dude.
god.
It was definitely movie quality,
How much blood?
Ooh, not that much, not as much as I expected.
Not as much as you wanted.
Yeah,
I think it
you
was
know,
splat like
in
the
the movies, you see them like in front and back, and no, like it was kind of like in the back, maybe a little puddle of spilt,
Grape juice.
But the people on scene, even his buddies, kind of handled it pretty well. They might have been
Probably not
professionals.
the first time.
Yeah, so like they were front and back holding his wounds, and
Yeah,
Not the first
obviously we know that stuff, but that was some quick reaction time.
That's the old street emergency room.
I saw a video, another camera view of the whole thing going on, and it shows this guy and his girl. They're like behind a fence. Like, I don't know what
Oh, yeah,
restaurant
they're-
they're at
yeah.
or bar they're
Right,
at.
That's
Fassler's.
Fassler's. That's
Oh, that
Fassler's.
is Fassler's?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the
outside
back area.
area.
They're recording from above it, and then you see this guy. Once he shoots off in the air, you see the guy grab the girl and looks like he turned her towards them. Like he wrapped her up, and it seemed like he turned towards her, and I don't know. It seemed like he did a whole circle. Like they were
Yeah.
obviously drunk, but they were still standing there. Like they were freaking out, but they still didn't go the opposite direction at all. He was just holding on to her, faced her towards the gun, and then they just hung out right there for no reason.
Yeah, you want a human shield.
Yeah, but you literally could. Like most of the people, they walked back into the bar and said
Yeah.
they stood there by the fence looking at him.
When shots went off, everybody but me went into the bar for some odd reason, and I don't even understand why.
It was your time. You failed. You
Well,
had one job.
Probably so they can call the police.
I think some of my sense was maybe kind of a little faded, as well as I. But
Yeah, you're probably like, oh, damn, that just happened. Like, all right, fuck it. I'm already here.
yeah,
Deal with it.
and it's not as loud as you'd think. Honestly, you'd think gunshots, like your ears are kind of ring. No, it was just like pop, 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 pop. Only one person went down. Shitty aim. It's like these guys, they carry guns. You ever heard of a range? Come on, man.
The streets are their range.
Dude, if I ever go out with a bang like
oh
that,
my god, here we go.
I'm taking 7 out of 9 people with me. Okay, just saying.
It's easy for you. You're shooting up.
Yeah. You got
Pretty
2-fers,
short.
2-for-1s.
Oh, that was a Mexican thing where you say they shoot up in the air a lot.
No.
I was like, damn, those are pretty good odds to just shoot up in the air.
Well,
Everybody gather around.
We're at the Super Bowl right now. Odds are pretty good around here.
but
Yeah, I
yeah.
didn't get the whole short reference at the beginning of it.
But besides that, the concert was awesome. He had some really good songs.
I didn't hear shit the whole time.
Co Wetzel.
It was all echoey or...
Cole Wetzel.
I think he's a French Canadian.
Is he?
I know
get
he's
outta
Canadian,
here.
but I just want to throw the French in part because where we are.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were actually next to some country boys next from Oklahoma City.
Some good old boys.
Some good old boys. Yeah, and they were like, man, what the fuck? We've heard of Tulsa being dangerous, but we never thought we'd see someone get shot. I'm like, it happens every other day, buddy.
I feel like Tulsa is one of the most dangerous cities in the United States,
I think
isn't it?
per capita it is.
Yeah, it can be, but
But you know where not to go. Like,
yeah.
it just happens so often in one area
Yeah,
of
but-
Tulsa that Tulsa gets labeled that shit. I mean, people steal and stuff all the time too. Like that's pretty normal. But
But I mean, to have that you're in the Blue Dome district. That's pretty safe. But people
Yeah, you'd
drinking, acting stupid, and someone got shot, and someone will probably be getting arrested for attempted murder pretty soon because our
it should be.
police officers are top notch. Some might say.
Some might not. Who knows?
Some might not say. What was that? Shelby.
Betty?
Betty Shelby? Yeah, she's probably not top notch. R.I.P. Terrence Crutcher.
Who the
She
fuck
shot-
are we talking about right
She
now?
shot that guy
Yeah,
in Tulsa
she
for
shot
no
the guy.
reason because he wasn't following the commands.
Oh, I don't watch the news at all. I don't know anything
It
about
happened
it.
a few years ago.
Oh, a few years ago? I definitely don't know.
I've actually heard a couple people from work say, obey or die. I don't know how I feel about that.
Like,
Yeah, I was like, no.
if they're like, "Hey, pull your pants down. I'm about to get in that ass. You gotta obey that."
They're already halfway
Yeah,
down.
obey that. Yeah, but there's also, I don't know anything more than that there was a stabbing the next day in downtown Tulsa
Yeah,
too.
fucking brutal.
But
How many times did they get?
I think I'd rather get shot. I don't know. Like I said, that's all I know is there was a stabbing in
I bet that, I
downtown.
bet that stings so bad.
What would you rather do, shot or?
I mean, I'd rather do a shot, but
I think I'd rather get
No, we
shot.
know you wanted to do shots.
You think about it, stab, you can the blade can be dirty. You can
I
get
don't like
infected,
shots in general. So, like, I don't like shots. So I don't want to get stabbed.
Pierce organs. Like at least a shot, you have a pretty good chance of it going all the way through and just sewing you up and
Yeah, but also you have a good chance of it bouncing off your rib cage back and forth, the ricocheting off you.
If it's like a
Tearing you
22,
apart.
I feel like the smaller caliber, you have a better chance of getting more injuries. Like,
Well-
I feel like a 45 or something like that is more
Put
likely
on
gonna,
holes.
it's gonna do
we
a little
know
more
they're
damage.
probably carrying nines. It's just one of the most common guns, especially for people running the streets. They need something discreet, kind of more compact.
Yeah, and that's a metric, right?
Yeah, and
'Cause
45
we are
is
in France.
45 is too big. This ain't the Midwest anymore. We're in France.
We use the metric system now. I need a liter of fucking cola.
I need
Liter.
I need a pint of tequila.
Oh, fuck it. Oh, yeah, because
Or energy drink.
can you imagine getting stabbed 7 times at one time?
That
and
would
just being
sting.
left for dead? Because like, that happened at like apartment complex I lived at. Like, there was a car wash and like,
The fuck did you
And-
live at?
it was a good area. 81st and Elm.
That's what they say.
But
Oh, I know the apartment. Yeah, the
Yeah.
Apple something.
I don't remember the name of it. Nice apartments, like, no problem at all.
No, I know someone used to live there. They're not nice.
They were brand new when I lived there. Fuck you,
When I was a
but-
kid, I got stabbed by a knife, a steak knife, because me and my friend were playing throw the knife in the mud.
Were you the mud?
I guess I had my turn. I don't know why, but we started fighting over whose turn it was, and it was like a struggle, like you see in the movies, over a knife, and it got me like right here.
Fucking stabbed you.
It was one of those times like I told my mom about it like a few years ago. She goes, "What are you talking about? That happened?" I'm like, yeah, I told Jennifer not to tell. She never did.
Nice.
Solid sister.
Yeah, thanks, sis.
She'll
I mean,
comment about
it
this.
doesn't make up for the time she ran me over with her bike, but
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah.
there I was playing with the speed bump with some sticks.
Then you were the
And
speed
you were
bump.
the, you
I've
were
been
the
in
speed
mud.
bump.
I've had so many jobs.
Yeah,
But,
so.
I
Wait,
mean,
what'd
yeah.
you guys decide, though? You guys decide...
I'd rather
whether-
be shot and stabbed.
Same time?
Yeah, I want
Just
to.
do it.
I want a good base in comparison.
Yeah, do the same exact time, and we'll see what hurts more. What I'm more focused on.
Well, someone told me that it might have been my wife that like you don't actually feel getting shot. You just
Yeah.
feel like the aftermath of it.
Like the afterburn of, like, fucking
That makes sense.
bullet.
Because like,
going-
is the bullet still hot when it goes into you?
Yeah, what if the
It's
knife
gotta
is
be.
dull, though? That would hurt. Like,
Exactly,
a lot
and you
more,
gotta feel them
right?
pull it out, too. Like,
Ugh.
ugh.
And you could die if they pull it out. You're supposed to leave it in.
I left it in once. Just once.
Double whammy.
Double whammy.
My keys in my car when I locked it. I left them in.
Oh, okay.
I don't know about you.
Actually, a few times. Then I started keeping a spare key in my shoe.
That's uncomfortable.
Well,
Are we still talking about car keys right now?
car keys,
Yeah,
gotta
in the
have 'em.
shoe.
I feel like we're offside. I don't know what's going on exactly.
So,
We are chucking and jiving.
fun fact, my truck is so awesome that you can actually start it and take the key out and go inside and lock it, and nobody has the chance of stealing it unless they bust out the window.
Which they will do.
They will
Yeah,
definitely do it.
now everyone knows.
Yeah, they don't know where I live.
I don't know where you
Don't
live
even
either.
fuck-
You take a right.
Once you hit the Penguin, you're right there.
It's a lot of penguins.
There's a lot of penguins in Tulsa. You just told me you live in Tulsa
There
now.
used to be-
Good job.
I think they know that.
You guys.
Right now we're in France.
Exactly.
And I think we might maybe travel Europe some more.
Maybe.
We want to go
Ooh.
next week.
I love pizza.
Pizza.
I'm hungry now too. I want pizza.
No Sonic today?
No, I had some fucking.
Oh boy.
What's it called? Where did we go? No.
Kava.
No, because we're in
Kia.
France. I don't think they have that in France.
Oh, they
but
got it.
went to some vegetarian place, and I still got meat on my stuff, like kava.
Vegetarian?
Oh, she's vegan.
Oh, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
She's vegan as hell.
Yeah. We went to Kio's last night. Fucking disgusting.
Never heard of that.
I had pad thai with seafood in it. Mixed seafood.
Yeah.
Was it scallops? Where they put the shell in there with the
No, that's oysters.
Well, see, it wasn't. If so, it was a really small oyster compared to. I've had oysters like where they already have it open. You just scrape it off and throw it in.
Suck it out.
I think they have
Yeah.
some baby oysters.
But yeah, there's
Clams?
maybe clams. They taste
kinda
disgusting.
chewy?
Well, I don't know. I had it with the stuff, but the flavor was nasty. But the shrimp was alright. But the flavor, the sauce stuff, like none of it was good. I stopped eating it. Then we went to fucking. What is it called? Like kavas or something like that. It's more like a bowl, build a bowl, either greens or rice, and you put stuff on it.
Yeah, I prefer Build-A-Bear, but
Those are very. But I mean, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. The pita bread was pretty good, but stupid expensive when you start adding avocado, and you obviously need more than one meat because they put like that much on there on a whole bowl. But just don't go vegan.
is that how you,
It's not worth
is
it.
that how you wing yourself off meat?
Well, I mean, she got all vegetarian stuff.
Right,
like,
but you like to like kind of.
So she
I'm
completely.
not winging off shit.
The only winging you're doing is chicken
Yet.
wings.
Exactly. I thought about just dropping her off, going to Wingstop right down the road. Like, fuck this. Like, I don't
So
want to
you're
do
saying
this.
she eats no meat at all?
Yeah, vegans, like, no dairy either. Oh, no. God damn it. I didn't go into that one. No comment.
Oh, man.
That's a no. That's a no.
That's enough.
I went to Rustic Chop House last night.
Oh, yeah. Was it your first time?
Second time. But I did get the tomahawk. It was a lot of steak. It had a lot of fat on it.
No, really?
A lot.
It's so good, though.
Was it worth it to you?
Well, I ate about half of it because I wasn't really hungry.
What the fuck?
I went to my stepbrother's little birthday party, and I might have had some Ted's.
Ooh, I used to work at Ted's.
I can see it.
What's Ted's?
Ted's Cafe Escondido.
See.
Okay.
Yeah, in Broken Arrow. It's a pretty good restaurant.
And they got one in the Tulsa Hills also.
Oh, yeah.
But I got the tomahawk and the wild mushroom mac.
Shit's fucking
Man.
good.
Good.
I want to go there now.
The wife got the ribeye and the Fritz,
Take me.
and she had a margarita, and then I had the smoked Manhattan.
Was the margarita good?
I liked it, but it was kind of pulpy.
Pulpy?
So she
Pulpy?
she didn't like it. Yeah, pulpy.
Kind of like my orange juice.
I said
Yeah, I
it.
got some pulp. Is that a problem? Good.
This is if you don't want pulp. Just saying.
You gotta let someone know.
Pulp's fine.
You know, so I have the smoked Manhattan, a $16 drink. I guess they like pour smoke on it. Well, like they had that little glass with a cork on it, and then the drink was in there, but then in the cup or the glass they had like a square ice cube with a brand on it.
Oh,
it said
that's fancy.
Rustic Chop, RC for Rustic Chop House, and a black cherry, and so they undo it and like there's all smoky in there, and they just pour it in there, and like I want to leave this here for you so you can smell it. It smells like a campfire. I'm like, oh, okay. And then for such a nice restaurant, you would think their bathroom would be nice.
Oh gosh.
Oh, it's not.
I never went to the bathroom.
Me either.
It's I would say y'all's bathroom's probably nicer. It's just all
Mine's not that
black,
great.
like just a cheap looking toilet. Which I mean, I guess I don't need a gold toilet or anything, but
You expected a gold toilet
I
being there.
expected gold, or maybe a tomahawk sticking out of it or something. I don't know.
At least brand the toilet seat so they know where
Yeah.
it goes. Like
Exactly.
Do they
something.
use? Do
Oh,
they
like
use
a-
bidets in France?
Oh yeah,
Huh?
they should.
It sounds French.
I think it is.
I don't know. We're in France right now. Shouldn't we already know this?
Yeah.
We haven't been to the bathroom yet.
Yeah, I
we
know.
just landed
We
Air
just
France.
landed.
Thank
We're still
you.
getting over the flight time right now. Jet lag.
jet lagged, hungover. Right.
Yeah, we got so fucked up last night. We flew first thing in the morning. Yeah,
How'd that
kind of
go?
thing. Oh, last night?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was a good night. Nothing special going on last night. Just good time as always.
Me and Miranda beat those two old guys in pool a couple
Oh,
times.
you guys beat them?
Yeah, twice.
Nice.
What the fuck? Me and Dakota got our ass kicked. I didn't know Shaw and CJ were already out. I thought we were playing them. Or I would have picked them, but I picked Dakota. Sorry, buddy. He knew he should have been the first option, but he was. I was like, dude, it was you and all the women lined up. Like, yeah, I picked you over them. Yeah, easily. But still not a great option.
Well, I don't know what it was last night, but when it came to pool, I was on. I was making the shots. It helped that
Stroking it.
I played at my dad's a few games with my kids and my dad. And my dad, he obviously plays pretty regularly. He has a pool table. Why wouldn't you?
I'd play all the time.
And so I beat him once, and then I almost beat him the second time, but I scratched on the 8-ball like a fool.
Do you know the actual rule is if you scratch while shooting the 8-ball, you're fine. But if you make the 8-ball and scratch, you lose.
Oh, really?
So yeah, because CJ pulled up the rules last weekend. Yeah, and legit like tournament rules, like
Dad, we need to talk.
yeah,
Rematch.
bar rules, you lose either way. But yeah, and real rules, if you scratch while hitting the 8-ball, but you don't make the 8-ball, it's just next person's turn.
Oh, okay.
So is that
But-
tournament rules or what?
That's like legit pool rules. But the bar rules, they don't play that way. You scratch hitting the 8-ball, you're done. Because I did that last night too, and I was like, I'll let you guys have it. I was like, just let you know that's not the legit rules, which I just found out. So, just like ball in hand, that's tournament rules. Behind the lines, just bar rules.
That's weird.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I thought it was the exact opposite.
My whole life is a lie.
Tournament rules is ball in hand, wherever you want.
I know that.
Me either.
More
Learn
balls
stuff.
in hand. I'm a big fan of that.
Well, playing pool, you should only have one at a time.
That's right.
Just saying, if you got two at a time, you're not playing something right.
Unless
at
you're
all.
playing teams.
I got,
You're playing teams.
I got a ball up my sleeve.
But yeah, so yeah, I didn't know that either. But
So, speaking of history in France, it doesn't really involve France, but here we go. Last Kingdom, one of our favorite shows.
yes,
The movie came out. We haven't watched it. Are we getting together for a watch party?
Watch party.
I don't trust that's gonna happen. Someone's gonna ruin it.
Why?
I don't want to point out names or anything, but I think someone's going to.
Yeah, Roman
Watch party tomorrow. If you haven't watched
tomorrow.
The Last Kingdom,
Tomorrow,
definitely check
It's
it out.
Monday.
My wife still needs to watch season 5.
Yeah, we gotta wait. That's the sucks. We gotta wait.
Good thing it's not going anywhere.
Thanks, Miranda.
Yeah, someone's trying to get me to watch the last season. I was
got it.
like, I'm not relying on waiting on time to spend time to watch a whole series together. Like, nope, either watch it or don't. But I'm watching the movie. That's gonna happen.
No, if you get a woman and you do that, that's just as bad as cheating.
No, don't like the same shows as me, please. I'm not waiting on you to watch the shows.
What a real man.
Yeah, unless someone actually lives with me, that's easier. But if you're not in the same house all the time, I don't want to watch the same shows. Wow. Or
Wow.
waiting on to get together to watch. Like, no,
I think
I sit there and binge watch fucking 8 hours or something, no problem.
Kenny might have commitment problems. Can't
That,
even
has,
watch the
that has
show.
nothing to do with commitment. I'm
You're
just
not
saying, if you,
committed not to watch it.
Yeah.
on my own, I am committed.
So how about we just watch it separately?
Like I said, I feel like that's gonna be what's gonna be. If so, I'm gonna watch it tonight.
Give me a timeline. I can hold off for a little
How long
bit.
do you guys have left on it?
We still have the end of season 4 and all of season 5.
There's 5 seasons.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So for the people who haven't seen it, what is the last Kingdom? What is it about?
It's a story about a young Saxon who lives in Anglo-Saxon lives in Bebbanburg, which is a town in Northumbria back when England was divided into different kingdoms.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like Wessex, Angela, I don't know.
Angelo.
Close enough.
Angelia. Anywho, Mercia, Northumbria, and another one. Anyway, as a child, his town gets raided by Vikings. His dad gets killed. I'm giving stuff away. Spoiler alert.
Yep.
He gets adopted, doesn't he? Or no, he gets
Yeah.
stolen from the.
He's going to be ransomed by the Vikings, but they kind of grow fond of him and they let him stick around.
Kind of be a slave or whatever, and he grows into whatever he does.
Yeah, kind of proves his worth and
Yeah.
becomes a warrior and basically is in the background of all these historic battles that take place that kind of shape England as it,
And the show is kind of like actually loosely based on like historical figures and whatnot.
Alfred the Great, and his sons, or his son Edward,
Yeah.
Fuck, what's the main Viking from Vikings? What's his name?
Guthrum.
No, the main Viking guy that from the original Viking show that we were talking about earlier.
Ragnar Lothbrok.
Yeah,
Ragnar.
Ragnar. He was his name. He got brought up in that, but it wasn't the same. Isn't that the one that we were talking about earlier that died?
No.
Without
Wow,
the sword?
spoiler
What-
alert.
What'd you say? Who's the main character that died?
And what?
In the show we were talking about, without the sword.
Vikings?
Without the sword in his hand that we talked about earlier.
Oh, that Ragnar.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Two different Ragnars.
Yeah, Daddy Ragnar.
There's
son.
actually.
There's multiple Ragnars. It's like a common name, just
Yeah.
like Richard.
I feel like you're making a Viking show. It should be based off the same Ragnar because he was very popular in the Viking show. So
Right,
I feel like
yeah.
you can't bring another Ragnar that's pretty popular and be
basically-
like, oh, he has nothing to do with the fucking main guy from Vikings. I thought it was a
The
resemblance.
Viking
Fuck.
show. That's all like timeline based. That's all way before Last Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
Still,
Well,
that
if you
bothers me.
Yeah, that shows like the Viking show. They show the initial attacks on England.
completely different show, Kenneth.
I know it is, but
If
still.
you haven't
Vikings-
checked it out, go ahead check it out. It's a pretty solid one, and the actor, he's really
Handsome,
funny, down to earth.
great hair,
Gray hair?
Didn't he like?
great.
Oh, gray hair.
Show some respect for Uthred.
Shame.
Continue.
Anyway, yeah, watch it. And they made a movie, but it's all based off a series of books by Bernard Cromwell.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess they did the 5 seasons, and then they're going to kind of wrap it all up with a 2-hour movie.
Wait, so you haven't even read the books yet, have you?
No, I thought about it.
Oh, you should.
I've
You
been
should-
I've been on a reading torrent.
Read the books.
I mean, he reads everything. He's
Yeah,
reading all the time.
You not
You
noticed
should-
me
yeah.
reading?
I'm gonna get you the first book, so you have to read it.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Then you have to.
Right now, I'm reading it's called the Storm of Steel. It's about a German perspective of World War One and like trench warfare.
Do you care about their
How,
perspective?
how biased does the book seem? Pretty
I think it's pretty unbiased. I think he did a pretty good job of not only just realizing like this enemy, he is my enemy, but in normal circumstances, he's just a man.
Yeah,
Just like I am.
it's only your enemy because of the circumstances you're in right now.
Right.
If you
Yeah.
guys didn't have this thing going on, he'd just be some guy walking down the street.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing else. That's all it is until someone declares something.
Well, think about like other countries. They're probably raised to think that maybe in some way we're the bad people.
They are. Ever heard of the Middle East?
Yes.
Yeah. Only we're changing
They're
our
not big
perspective on
fans.
that one.
They're not huge on Americans.
No.
I don't know why.
I mean,
but
the only thing they love about us is like
free
how
money?
soft our necks are.
Yeah. Oh.
how what?
How soft our necks are.
I thought it was the money
When they
and
saw
stuff. we
through 'em.
send-
Or all the free shit they get from
Yeah,
us?
all the free shit. And
We're free shit, like RCA fucking VHS players.
yeah, and the Toyotas.
Oh, I thought we were talking about all the military vehicles.
Oh yeah, that's
That's what I was talking
definitely
about.
talking about
Wait,
that.
what- wait.
That's what I was
Yeah,
referring
Roman,
to.
how long did it take you guys to repair all those vehicles?
I don't know.
I figured military, they should already be ready to go.
Well, they like partially destroyed a bunch of them.
Partially,
Oh.
and not to mention the ones that we left over there.
That's what I figured. Like, the ones we left, I was like, I figured those would be ready to go. But
No, they're
if they
definitely ready
attack
to
the
go.
base,
I heard on another podcast they were talking about this, about they're interviewing the Taliban, saying basically, so are you going to be more progressive now, and like when women go to school and this and that? They're like, oh, no, we're not doing that. Back to the old school ways.
yeah, we're still around for a reason. Like we're not gonna stop now. Like keep it going.
We're going to lock them in their house when we leave, and they're not going nowhere.
Oh, easy times, easy times.
The good old days.
It's old fashioned.
We're in the wrong country right now. Let's go. Let's go over there next weekend.
Okay.
Have you ever seen those like short videos, the TikToks or whatever, where it shows like, I wish men were how they were back in the old days, and it shows like a wrestler slamming a girl on a table, and it's like grandpa whenever grandma didn't have the dinner ready by 5 o'clock.
Yeah, and grandma's like, well, I wish the guys were like they were back in the good old days, and fucking grandpa's beating the shit out of grandma pretty much.
A bottle of whiskey in one hand.
Shit got done. Just saying, but no, I couldn't do that. But
Yeah, I'm sure you could.
I mean, you could. You're physically able to do it.
capably, yeah, I could
Yeah.
easily do it. It's not a problem.
It's all
Like,
the heat of the moment, man.
You definitely don't want. That's
Another
not what.
vegan dish? I can't take it no more.
So,
I will not do a vegan.
from your experience, are vegans as bad or annoying as people who do CrossFit? Because people who do CrossFit, that's all they
Take
fucking
time.
talk about.
Take time on this one.
Yeah.
'Cause I've met both. I mean,
Answer with caution.
I'd do CrossFit too if I had the money to pay for that shit. Like Jesus Christ, like the CrossFit gyms, $100 a month just take classes.
Yeah.
That's just ridiculous.
Pretty
But
expensive.
I think I'd rather do CrossFit than be vegan. I will say that
Wow,
because I can have the same
that's pretty rude.
outcome kind of thing, but I can enjoy my food at the same time.
You could open up a vegan CrossFit gym.
Oh, then you're just gonna die from too much workout and no
Malnutrition.
healthy food. Well, I mean, you're healthy food, but I mean, you're just dying at that point.
Why is my hair turning gray?
Nothing's keeping you going to do CrossFit if you're being a vegan too. Like it's just can't do it. I can't do vegan. I can't do it.
We should try doing that like for a week.
No,
Down.
I can't even go to a
It's
vegan
a
restaurant where I still get
Social
meat
experiment.
on my food. I don't want to do vegan.
It's a challenge.
A challenge I don't want to participate in.
Okay.
Give me another one while you guys do the
Okay.
vegan
Yeah,
one.
let's do the vegan challenge.
You drink every day. That's not really a challenge
All
for
right,
you.
all right. So you guys go vegan. I stop drinking for a week.
Yeah, okay, that'd be a challenge.
We all do the vegan challenge. No eating, no touching meat.
How about we just don't eat?
Vegan is like dairy too. Like you gotta
No
look into
animal
everything.
products.
Pescatarian?
No,
That's
vegan.
fish.
No, let's do pescatarian. I can't.
Fish
We,
only?
we can do vegetarian. That's where you just don't eat meat.
Oh.
Vegan is where you go legit. Like you don't even buy like products that have animal stuff in it, like furniture wise. Like vegan's 100% no animals involved.
No leather belts?
Yeah, no
No, senor.
vegan. Vegan is no animal products.
Those poor fuckers.
Yeah,
That's dedication.
How do
it's
all
called
the
rope.
pants
It's like what the Amish do. You just tie a rope.
Maybe the Amish are doing it right, you know?
Nah, I'm not. No, I'm not going with that one either.
But, like,
You have to churn your own butter. No, thank you.
I'm
Yeah,
okay
but
with what I
think
do.
about how good that butter is. I
No flavor.
don't know. They probably put salt in it.
That's a problem, sir. Salt and pepper are not proper flavoring.
Yeah, he's right on that one.
That's a white thing. That's all we know.
You said it.
I saw something about that the other day too. I can't remember what it was, but
Thank God.
it has to do with seasoning and white people, obviously.
No, I saw one this morning.
Also about it still being spicy after putting salt on it.
Yeah, well, my dad thinks pepper's spicy.
That's what my grandpa is too. If he sees like the black flakes in the stuff, he's like,
Nope.
Oh,
Not my America.
My goodness.
I can say for sure my wife, she can season some foods pretty well.
she cooks.
Chicken?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I thought you did all the cooking around the house.
No,
Yeah,
I just
that's
say
what
that to
he
make it
does.
look
I'm
bad.
just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. He never said that.
I cook and clean. I'm like Cinderella. I'm waiting for my Prince Charming. These guys never show up.
I shouldn't have even apologized. I should just let it go and she'd be like, huh? The fuck? But no, he never said that.
That's fair.
Yeah, she pulls her weight.
Oh shit. I don't even have anything.
So that's that. You guys want to talk about basketball now?
Oh yeah,
The longest playoffs in the world.
We can touch up on it.
the first round is happening right now.
I think the Lakers are playing right now.
They were winning.
Of course.
No, not 2022. Hold on.
You don't have an app.
BNBA. Hold on.
Oh my gosh.
I mean,
Well-
you still talk about it while I'm looking something
Oh.
up. Like,
Well,
Jesus Christ.
okay. Well, this is what I know. The Pelicans are out. Thunder are out. And let's see who's got what.
So
The Lakers beat
Grizzly.
the breaks off the Grizzlies.
Again?
No, that's game one. Lakers are up 1-0. Kings are up 1-0.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, the Knicks are in the playoffs? I really don't pay attention at all. All right, Knicks, they're going to win that
I didn't know
series.
they even had a team still.
They actually have a really good team. Celtics won the first game. 76ers won.
Yeah,
Oh,
beat the-
76ers going to dominate.
Poor Ben Simmons.
And Clippers and Suns play. I feel like Suns should be able to win that series, no problem.
And obviously, I think the Nuggets are going to steamroll Timberwolves.
Oh, they should easily. So yeah, that's doesn't seem like there's that many teams in the playoffs.
There's always 16.
Yep.
Oh, it's 16. I
Eight
don't fucking
matchups.
know. Oh yeah, why does it show 15? Oh, we're in the regular standings. Yeah, so I'm gonna stick with still Milwaukee probably winning it all, but it should. Hold on.
Milwaukee ain't winning if they have DeRozan's daughter. Is it?
That was the Bulls.
They got
Yeah.
they get knocked
Bulls
out?
are out.
What about the Rosen's daughter?
Oh yeah. So last game, every time somebody made a free throw, she would scream and they would miss. Like
Yeah.
majority of them.
It was their worst
Yeah.
free throw percentage ever the whole season.
Well, just screaming top
Like,
of the
Yeah.
line.
Yeah, you just hear random scream right before they shoot, and they were under 50. Like I think they were like
Under
50% or
yeah.
under 50%. That was the worst mark all year. DeRozan didn't even know it was his daughter, and he just heard screaming. He looked over and saw she was over there, making sure she was okay, but he didn't know until after the game that she was the one screaming.
Yeah.
He's like, she didn't go back to the next game. She took off school for that game.
Yeah.
He's like, nope, she's got to go back to school. So.
Yeah. Their team made a tweet that's saying we're officially requesting that she is excused from school to attend the game, and
Yeah.
she didn't for other reasons.
Yeah, I was like, I feel like that wouldn't even be allowed. Like, if that was a consistent thing, they're going to make a rule not to allow that because like, it was just a loud ass scream the whole time.
Good.
Every time they shot a free throw, she screamed. It was bad.
Yeah, like by the time she's like 12, she can't even speak anymore.
Yeah, every fucking game.
I think they said that she was actually getting death threats and whatnot from
That
like
sounds
some of their
right.
fans.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
that
A little
wouldn't
girl.
surprise me.
It's nuts. The world we live in.
Oh yeah, people get pissed about everything. It's the fucking internet. You can talk shit all you want without any consequences.
Any?
I mean, you
On the
might
internet.
get blocked.
Yeah, you might get banned on Facebook or something. Go to Facebook jail for a little bit. But
I beg
about
to
it.
differ. You remember the one of the topics earlier about a group of people that we will not mention? I feel like those are pretty significant consequences. I can't. Cartel, please blur it out. Please.
Oh,
Okay. I mean,
Oh,
we
yeah,
don't.
you
We're not
could've
saying
said
nothing bad.
cocaine, and we probably would have got what you were talking about. but
the
Oh.
YouTuber that
Yeah.
yeah, that's it. We're leaving it at that.
I
Yeah.
support the cartel.
Speaking of cocaine,
I love their work.
Don't worry, we're picking a side this time on this topic.
Yeah,
Don't
speaking
worry
of
about it.
We are pro cartel.
that's for you, buddy. Speaking of
You
cocaine,
know who you are.
not last night, Friday night, and I don't know if this is like, racially motivated,
Oh yeah.
but there was a undercover looking motherfucker, and he just,
Fake beard.
scruffy beard, long hair, wearing a bucket hat, glasses. He's like, "Hey man, I'm not a cop, but do you happen to know where I can get some cocaine?" I'm like, "Oh, sorry, buddy. Nope, I do not partake in the booger sugar." He was like, "Well, I think I'm just gonna hang out with you guys tonight, and whatever happens, happens." And we ended up hanging out with him for almost the whole night until the fucking pow-pows went off.
Pow, pow.
He didn't like take out his gun and like try to arrest him.
No, yeah, he was definitely not undercover.
Fucking hilarious. As he's shooting, you see the guy pull out his gun and handcuffs, and like, oh fuck, he
You're
really
like,
was.
Jonathan, you lied to me.
Fucking one-shot him, yeah. But it was so funny.
trusted
That'd be fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I had a buddy who saw somebody he knew, and he was a dickhead to her, and they used to work together, and they had some kind of dispute where he called her the B word. He called her a bitch, and I guess it rubbed her wrong really bad.
Like, really, bitch?
Yes,
I call my wife that as a term of endearment.
it is endearing. You have to love somebody to be able to say that to them.
Yeah, we're comfortable.
I feel like you can say that to plenty of people you don't love.
Well,
Not saying your circumstances that mean, but other you can call anyone
Yeah.
bitch.
you know, it's all about how you say stuff. Like you could say fucking like 20 different ways, and it means so many different things, right?
Yeah, mine usually doesn't mean a good thing.
Yeah. But so this guy, we're talking to this girl, and we're like, "Hey, go talk to her, man." He's like, "Oh yeah, I got this." He's in there for a solid 30 fucking seconds. Looks back at us, and he's like, "What the fuck, bro?" I'm like, "What?" I asked her if she had Coke. She looked at me like I was stupid.
The same guy?
The same guy. I said, "No, you're supposed to talk to her to take her home." He said,
Oh.
"Whoa, miscommunication. I thought you meant she had Coke." I'm like, "No, buddy. No, that is not what we're doing today."
He must have been like, if he wasn't a cop, like he was like doing a scavenger hunt with a bunch of friends.
Yeah,
And then like get cocaine was on the list.
it was so fucking
That's what
funny.
we should do. We should do a scavenger hunt.
You know that they have an app for that kind of stuff?
Did they really?
There's an app on like fuck. I'll have to-
What if we had the fans? There's so many out there. Suggest items we can get a hold of on a scavenger hunt, like downtown. Not Tulsa, 'cause that sounds dangerous. But
No, we can go midday.
find a bullet in your stomach.
Found.
I'm gonna walk in the wrong side of town and I'm gonna complete this challenge. No, there's an app that people actually hide little trinkets and stuff. You like sign your name and stuff on it if you find it. Like I forgot
Like-
what it's called.
Was it like the rocks and stuff or something
Yeah,
different?
we found
Not
the rock
rocks.
one
Like
time.
it's an actual app. Like it's just
Oh.
something to do all over the world. Like tons of them. I know who to ask. I'll find out what it's called.
Oh, I think my kids.
I found like fucking 10
What's
of
it
them around
called?
here.
Like some kind of box.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
People
No.
people make their own.
My kids know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
But they're
we'll-
not here.
we'll
or
edit it.
watching.
In the
Are they
video.
gonna comment? They're gonna comment on it.
What kind of box is
Yeah.
that?
Oops.
Oh.
What kind of box is it?
oh.
Oops.
Oh boy.
What's it called?
Bleepity bleep bleep. Well,
Geocaching.
Geocache. Yes.
damn.
That's what it's called. Geocaching.
Cache.
Cash.
Caching.
Yeah.
Same shit.
God, Coweta schools.
Where's the T?
Cat.
Cache?
Cache.
Geocache.
Cache.
Good
There's
lord.
no SH. I
So
don't
if your
understand.
kids go to Coweta, please get out of there.
Now.
Because this is a product of
I apologize. But yeah, that one.
Geocache. Yep.
Yeah, that's all around here. You just open the app and click on different ones you want to do.
Yep. Me and the boys found one out in the wild down by Talamina. Like the Talamina Drive.
No idea.
It's like just a scenic drive. It's real beautiful. It starts in Talahina, Oklahoma, and it ends in Mena, Arkansas. And Mena is actually the town where the Cocaine Cowboys, like that Tom Cruise movie,
Oh yeah.
like that's where he was flying into.
Oh shit.
He was flying into Mena. It's a little fun fact.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I remember that cocaine movie. Okay.
Anyway, we got to go do the Tour de France.
Yeah. In honor of this, Vanessa's gonna be making some Alfredo.
That sounds so fucking good. I wanna get
It's gonna
pizza.
be good.
Of the chicken variety.
Chicken and scallops for me.
Wow.
Damn, scallops too.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, rich people problems.
No, dude. If you go to the Asian Mart on 71st next to Hobby Lobby, they have the wildest looking selection of aquatic animals.
Or whites allowed.
Yes,
Okay.
they actually
I
work
feel
there.
awkward, but you're allowed.
I
Dude,
like it.
they had this Maine lobster. Sorry, off topic, but the thing was like this big, Larry the Lobster style. It was fucking huge. And then they had the blue crabs. They had the regular crabs, scallops,
Kenny has crabs.
Kenya's crabs. Oh gosh.
Well,
Yeah,
We got to go get on the Autobahn. Actually, I think that's Germany.
yeah, that's definitely
We
Germany.
got to go do the Tour de France.
We're gonna do
Lance
the Tour de
Armstrong's
France.
waiting for us.
Yep, he's ready for our equipment. Yep, he's gonna help us win. Okay, there's only one way to win.
Oh, the steroids.
Cheat.
The what?
Steroids.
Oh, I wasn't following along that joke. My bad. I apologize.
God, Kenneth.
We'll get there
Alright.
sooner or later.
Anybody want a bite of bread?
Oh yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
actually eat some.
Go ahead, Roman. Take a bite. Pick your poison.
All right, Kenny. Meet me in the middle.
I don't want that fucking wheat
This
shit.
is the Last Supper.
All right.
Kind of stale. It seems like it's from America.
Not the brown one.
Yeah, this is awful.
Yeah. It smells a lot better than it tasted.
Well, you do it.
Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and like. We'll see you next time.
Stay strange.